Shout out to Virginia Elite. I spent some time there coaching back in the day.
So homecoming for Frankie as the serve is put up. Rodriguez on the reception. In the middle, it's a kill. Haley Pierce, the freshman.
Turn that into transition offense and convert.
Slater with her third kill, and the jump ball at the net, won by Sydney Peterson and Virginia Tech. Peterson's got her 95th kill on the season.
Try and play defense off. That's a great block touch. It just goes straight up in the air where libero can't chase it down. Not every good block is a stuff block.
On the near side, Pierce. In the middle, turned away. Kara Lewis with the block.
In the middle, you got to stay tight to her. She's big. She's 6'4", 6'5". She stands out. You got to stay tight to her.
Trouble on the serve receive. Mangwall Duran gets it over in 3. On the near side, and it's in. Ava Carney by 3. Jake, you look at this Wake Forest roster. The freshmen. 17-11 our score. You're watching the ACC Network Extras. We're inside Castle Coliseum. Virginia Tech, Wake Forest. Braden Shank, Jake Lawrence, and Nels Williams with you. So glad you can be with us on this Sunday afternoon. Lewis with the block, or with the kill rather. Especially from a player like Crawford, who has really led this Wake Forest offense, has the experience in that regard, as that's Ogugar in the middle with the kill. The 5th year on this Wake team. Only hitting 180 in those attempts, but again, Jake, when you see the ball that many times, you're bound to make some errors here and there.
Well, and she is, and I mean this in a very complimentary way, she's a garbage man. You know, she has to take out the trash sometimes.
That was the penultimate point for Wake Forest as they look for this set point in the first set. Float serve from the libero barrel. On the outside to Francis, and it's in. Beautifully placed shot by Ava Francis, and Virginia Tech will live to see another point in this opening set.
I go right at Carney here. Make her pass to attack. That's what they do.
They make the pass. Right back.
That was awesome. That was really, really good from Ava Carney right there.
The give and go, and Carney clinches the first set, 25-22, Wake Forest.
So anyway, we'll see the same thing here from the end line. Good pass. Lewis gets stuck on Frankie. Carney's one-on-one. Olivia Frankie button as often as I can until it stops working.
And in the middle, Virginia Tech's got a hitter of their own. Haley Pierce, the freshman. Olivia Frankie, 264 kills in her career, which is ranked 15th in program history for the Demon Deacons. So she's had a pretty good 4-year stay in Winston-Salem. Roll shot is good. Leandra Mangwall Duran.
Left side, Manuel Duran can come in and just free ball that over, but it's a pretty tough play to make.
Silverling again on the outside to Pierce, and it's in.
I don't know how they're going to work out the schedule. Not sure the league knows yet, but it's going to be good for
out west on the West Coast. Float serve by Mangwall Duran. Turned away by the block.
Good cover. Good coverage right there.
Torrance just gets it over the knee-jerk reaction hit. Again on the outside, Ava Carney, the freshman from Pittsburgh, PA. 39 attempts, ranks 8th in the ACC in hitting percentage. And again, just a freshman on this Wake Forest team. Punching it over is Francis. Jump ball at the nets. And it's won by Wake Forest and Ava Carney once again.
Pretty good set, just hits it long.
Silverling comes over for the second touch to Francis on the near side, and the block will have Virginia Tech regroup, and a huge hit from Silverling. The free ball in transition, and Wake Forest capitalizes. Ava Carney.
Carney go out there and hit 500 on 16 swings, and Slater hit 889 on 9 swings. Keep giving the ball. Like,
hey, is the old saying going, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Cannot touch the net.
No, you cannot, and that is a textbook block from Virginia Tech. Still don't really know what we just saw right there. Nonetheless, it's Wake Forest.
So she would have tried to bring it back to her side of the court, outside the antenna again, then third contact over. But you can't pursue past the center line in college anymore. They changed that rule 10 years ago.
The setter with the sneaky move.
Jump high enough to get the ball above the plane, so it's not a back row attack. That move has become very popular around women's volleyball the last 10 years or so. Lets back row setters still be an offensive option.
Ooh, miscommunication on the Hokies' end. They get it over on the free ball. Here comes Wake Forest looking for the shot there, and left-handed just punch shot from Virginia Tech works. Pierce's 4th kill in the ball game and her 100th kill of the season for the young freshman. First of many more to come for Haley Pearson. Wake Forest has a kill.
Which way she's going to block. Ogagar hits it right back where she came from.
Ava Torrance with the ace. Definitely got a variety of skills that she brings to this Wake Forest team, the defensive specialist. Sydney Peterson is able to capitalize on the kill.
Gets Peterson reaching as high as she can. Just puts it right in the window. Good set. Good run.
Crawford on that. Rodriguez, the libero set. Now Pierce, again the bump set. Mangwell Duran, second time's a charm.
When in doubt, hit it hard. And that's what Ava Francis does right there.
And it's a textbook block. Francis and Lewis in the middle.
Crawford's out. Kalani Willick is in middle back right now for Crawford.
Setting on the outside, the left-handed touch, and it's good.
Watch Pierce up the middle on a 2-ball.
Set to Pierce. Takes a little off and miscommunication from Wake Forest. And the Hokies take set number 2, 25-23. 28 entering play. And again, the setter that can really do it all, fourth in the ACC in assists. But that's a kill for Virginia Tech. And Francis will go back to the service line. Free ball from the Demon Deacons. Let's see what the Hokies can do. Rodriguez, the bump set. Mangwell Duran! Off the touch, it's good.
Watch Manuel Duran turn. There's nobody back in the corner if you can find it.
It's a block. Kara Lewis says not today as she turns away the Demon Deacons.
Make her hit more extreme swings to get her kills. See if she can do it.
To Lewis with the kill. Kara Lewis, the senior.
First 9 points have been very good in the third set.
Both teams desperately looking to get back in the win column. Wake Forest have lost 4 out of their last 5. The Hokies have lost their last 6 matches. And again, the Demon Deacons have lost in reverse sweeps the last 2 matches. As it's a kill. The Hokies continuing the electricity in this Castle Coliseum.
Again, Virginia Tech should just keep smashing that middle button until it stops working.
Not able to pancake it as Pierce point to the Demon Deacons.
Setting them until they stop. And Wake for the same thing. They should be going to Frankie as much as they possibly can.
Frankie serves it this time to Pierce on the near side. Off the block. That one ricochets back on the Virginia Tech side and down. For all you math people out there. Mangwell Duran on the serve receive. Pierce from the back row. The block! Into no man's land. Down! Wake Forest snuck up all 6 players, leaving the back half of the court wide open.
A little unlucky there where it goes over their head softly.
Look at Newton's laws of physics. Force may not be created or destroyed. The force you put it on the swing is coming back the other way on the block. But that one goes to Wake Forest. The serve goes to Ava Francis and the Hokies. Baker. And the set to the outside for Slater for the kill.
We see her kids all the time, after matches and things. Like, it's really important, and not every place takes it that seriously. So I think that
all of a sudden inches their way back into this set, only trailing by 1. Trouble on the serve receive.
The service pressure for Virginia Tech is much better here in the last 10 minutes or so.
Setter tries to get over Peterson using the right hand to knock it over. Ogagar in the middle, turned away by the block of Sydney Peterson.
To maybe pop that ball back row to Kearney, let her swing on the pipe or something. You've got to find some space.
Farrell falls down on the serve receive. Back row attack from Kearney.
Yeah, there's the pipe from Kearney.
Borer sets it to Malinowski with the kill. Baker stays on the serve. 3 straight points for the Demon Deacons. Pierce on the reception. Francis. Woo. It's a kill cross court.
What a good cut there from Francis. She got.
Serve goes to Francis and the Hokies. Set point, Virginia Tech. Overpass. Kara Lewis is there with the point. Hokies take set 3 and lead 2-1 in the match. A well-played set by Virginia Tech.
Down the tunnel back to the locker rooms. They were late coming back out on the floor, and they earned themselves a team delay, which isn't a big deal, unless it happens again. If it happened again, then it'd be a point, but it doesn't happen very often.
And it's a block. Virginia Tech opens with the first one, and with more insight on Wake Forest pulling their team off the court, here's Nels Williams. Giving it a bounce, and will serve it up. Overpass, and the Demon Deacons capitalize. Olivia Frankie in the middle.
They're getting that kind of that wide attack. It's a good swing for her.
Block once again, works to perfection. The Hokies lead it by 5. Serve is up, and we are back underway inside Castle Coliseum. There's Frankie with the kill. And Olivia Frankie looking to get the Demon Deacons back on track.
Well, they're moving towards their hitting shoulder.
And a drive serve, overpass. Lewis playing the mind game at the net, just tipping it to her left for Virginia Tech's 14. Virginia Tech, they're on a 3-0 run, the Hokies. Farrell the libero on the reception to the outside. Once again blocked. Wake regroups. Slater turned away. Lewis and Francis on the block. They're playing Dayton today at noon in the A10 championship, looking to earn that automatic bid.
And then we had, Miami, I think, was probably in. They beat Georgia Tech this weekend, and I think that puts them in for sure with that top 10 win.
Pierce, the roll shot, gets it to go. Haley Pierce. But it also stings, Jake, there's no ACC conference tournament. So you're taking the regular season champion, which really puts the importance on all these ACC regular season matches. And if you're a team like Virginia Tech, you're kind of out of it mathematically, as that's a block for Olivia Frankie. Smart was trotting back, and assistant coach Hayden Wagner kind of signaled like maybe there was something on that head coach Smart was missing. Instead, that's a service ace for Virginia Tech. They can make it 3-10. The Hokies come all the way back and defeat the Wake Forest Demon Deacons in 4 sets on senior night.